All right, welcome back, everyone. We're back in the third episode of MechCommander here, and our mission is going to be to find a wayward mech warrior. Well, namely a wayward mech warrior who's also happens to be in a raven, who honestly should not be a wayward mech warrior because she's got the most advanced sensors in the entire unit to work with, and ECM. So there's really absolutely no reason why she could have gotten stuck behind enemy lines. But, well, stuck she is. So, we've got the Raven, Mystique. She's powered down to avoid detection by nearby enemy cargo transfer port, or post as they call it here. Get near the Raven, she'll power up and join the Lance. So we're going to get a mech out of this already as it stands. There's a large quantity of Smoke Jaguar and Bondsman mechanized forces in the area, along with some mechs. Yeah, I know where some of them are. And there's some rudimentary jump scares that are set up out there. Smoke Jaguars have air superiority in this area, so watch out for airstrikes. Choose your fights wisely. You do not need to fight or destroy all enemy units to complete the missions. Well, yeah, but we level up quicker that way. Raven carries an advanced ECM suite which jams enemy sensors, reducing effective range by 50. You'll actually see that reflected on the map in the top left of the screen. We also have fire support available for this mission. This is going to come in very handy because those of you who have played this game before know that when they're talking about enemy mechs, yeah, there's an enemy mech down here. Oh yeah. And if you happen to time it just right, you may be able to salvage it. My track record on it is about 50-50. There's a specific place you can try to destroy it and hope that you'll get the salvage, because it'll be basically an instant destruction. We'll see. Who are we bringing along with us? We got drop tonnage of 115 tons. Well, let's bring along Hawk, Hunter, and Beast, and maybe I can fit Lynx?
Mission drop weight exceeded.
Well, I'm gonna have to let the Greenie sit out, and Lynx is gonna join us. Because I want that Gauss rifle. You bet I want that Gauss rifle. I was thinking about refitting these guys to throw in the Clay and Streak missile packs, because you're kind of close enough that you can get away with them in some cases, but nah, the amount of weight that I would save on it just isn't really worth it. As far as the oh, here's Rooster. Hang on.
This is Rooster.
You gotta get sir. Rooster. Everyone's gotta have Rooster on their force. Love the fact I think they got the same guy to do the voice in MechCommander 2. And when he pops up in mission, you're just like, oh my god, I know who that is. He doesn't even have to say his name. You just hear him start speaking. It's like, oh dear god, he's back. The components, Streak missile packs are 4.75 for the load value instead of 5, and a slightly shorter recycle time, aka fires more often. 0.25 of a load value is not something you're really going to invest a lot in, if anything. There's just nothing out there that fits that. The closest you might get is going to be when you start getting into the intermediate sensors and ECM and whatnot. And ugh, silly. All right, this is the other thing I actually like about this that I wish Battletech PC had done. Hey guys, if you're going to deploy for a contract, but I find out that I need to make some changes, would you let me go back into my mech bay and make those changes? And then be able to come back to the deployment screen and actually still have everything as I'd intended to deploy it? That'd be so great.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors prepare for combat.
It's honestly amazing when you compare games from back in the 90s to today.
Heads up, I've got a new contact.
And you know what they could do back then, even though it was less technically advanced. So right off the bat, you can see they've come through and bombed out that bridge, because of course that would be the quick way to leave the area. Fortunately,
Changing range.
I'm gonna see if I can take out that tank from long range.
Who wants some of this?
Because I kind of want that tank out of there.
Links here. I'm under attack.
Enemy components
Reporting
captured.
building captured. One less enemy
I
crawler.
think...
I'm on it, sir.
I'm trying to remember if they've got the aerospace spotters in this particular mission. They might. Which basically units that are doing nothing but spotting for local
My
forces.
sensors have a new contact. Beast here. Uh-oh. New contact. Ejecting!
Oh!
Yeah, target
Beast was a little too
destroyed.
close to that.
Hunter here. I have a new contact on my screen.
Ow. Way too close to that. Okay. We're already off to a great start. You kind of have to react quickly sometimes because you can take advantage of some situations, but, well, not that time. I reacted a little too quickly. Let's get on top of the hill here. There you go. You can see my area of view has significantly been upgraded. Okay. How am I going to deal with you guys? You don't have a mech warrior or barracks or anything there because you're actually manned units. Then we've got tanks that are going to be running around the area out here. And I'm now down a third of my forces. I think what we want to try to do... I don't know if the Gauss rifle can engage from that range or not. They're basic weapons commandos, so I might be able to just snipe them.
This is Lynx. Changing range.
Let's also send them back up the hill.
No problem, sir. Who wants some of this? I'm taking fire.
Yeah, I know you're taking fire. It happens to be a short-range unit, but I want that first one down.
This is Hunter. Spare parts for everyone. Consider it done.
And it's a Saracen
Enemy
coming up the
mech
hill.
destroyed. No problem, sir. Lynx here. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Ah, the power of the Gauss rifle compels you. Alright, resources. Also, did we get anything out of... We did pick up a commando, and it looks like a couple of weapons on it still. Nice.
Enemy components
sir.
captured.
Reporting building captured.
Enemy components captured.
Reporting building captured. No problem, sir.
Alright, so we got some tanks that are going to be in this area. Let's see what we can take out. Hello? We are very alone mechs over here. So frail. And ready to be hit on and taken apart and dismantled. Hello? It's actually a good thing I'm going to be picking up Mystique at this point, because that's some extra firepower that I've lost. I'll be able to get back.
Lynx here. I have a new sensor trace.
Oh, they're all the way down there. Except for them.
No problem, sir. This is Hunter. Got one. I have a new contact on my screen. Lynx here. Taking enemy fire. I have a new sensor trace. No problem, sir. Got one. No
Oh, I
problem,
bet you've
sir.
got a new sensor trace. What? No, don't shoot at that.
I'm detecting a new sensor target.
Can't remember if these are actively... I think they're active. As in, they're not shut down or anything, so we'll have to engage with care. Yep, they're active.
No problem, sir. Eat this. Taking enemy fire.
Come on, take out the light tank already.
No problem, sir. They're knocking out my weapons. I have a new contact on my screen. I have a new sensor trace.
That's
Wait
his
there,
Gauss
I'm out of
rifle
ammo,
down, by the
damn
way.
it.
Yeah,
Consider
he's
it
not.
done.
He's not lost
Enemy
weapons.
vehicle
He's out of
destroyed.
ammo.
Got one. No problem, sir.
Come on, take out the tank so we can take the resources. Give me goodies.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Enemy components
Reporting building
captured.
capture.
That, by the way, is
I have
the
a new
downside of
sensor
the
trait.
Gauss rifle.
Yes, sir.
Because, yeah, now we've got Mr. Mech that goes boom boom, can no longer go boom boom. It's bad. It's just, eh. It needs some additional weapons. And not that it really is missing them, but yeah. Yeah, Gauss rifle is out of ammo. It's just down to an SRM and a laser. So he's basically not much better than a commando at this point. There's our friend, by the way. We're going to go ahead and use you to go up there. Because it's a very narrow ledge that she's gone out on, annoyingly.
Mission objective complete.
Alright, nope. You are coming into the fighting line with me, my friend.
New leader selected.
Lynx has got nothing better to do since he can't shoot anything, so he can lead the lance. So now that we can stop, you can see... Come on, everyone, stay still. The Raven's detection range is that much further than standard sensors, so... Very powerful setup. Unfortunately, the path we've got to go is going to take us right by some annoying leapfrog attacks. Industrial complex.
Mystique here. I think I have a contact.
Should be jumping in right about, yep, right about now. Get to the high ground, please. For what passes for high ground, at least.
Mystique here.
And
I've
you can
got a
see
new
the
contact.
yellow circle on them is indicating that Mystique is jamming them. So their sensor range is greatly reduced. Which would be great if I still had some Gauss rifle rounds left, but unfortunately I don't. Not to mention I can't see him anyways. Alright, everybody. Go in and have fun. These are jump commandos.
No problem, sir.
1 second more.
Taking enemy fire.
Mystique here. Enemy mech destroyed.
Consider it done.
Engine stack pull. Didn't get that one.
Link here. That takes care of him.
And another stack pull. Okay, so we did not get either of those mechs. There's a clan pulse laser in that one warehouse and an intermediate sensor in the other one, so alright. Let's see, I don't think there's anything... I promise, since I don't have jump units, I can't go take a look at what's going on over there, because I think there is actually a base, but I'm pretty sure Mystique is... Yeah, Raven W, weapons loadout. It's a large laser, 2 small lasers, and a Streak SRM packed. Streak SRM packed. AKA SRM2. And all the fun toys that the rest of the mechs don't get to play with. So what I really should have been doing is using some of my fire resources.
I think I have a
Fire
contact.
support. You have a contact. See, now the fun part is in the mission briefing, they're like, oh, but you don't have to engage all of the units. It's like, they throw themselves at you. You don't have a choice.
No problem, sir.
It's not like they just politely stop as soon as you get a little bit further away from them.
Spare parts for everyone.
They will very much
Consider
just
it done.
dog you down and follow
Feels
you.
like target practice.
Unless you know exactly how to avoid them, and you really can't avoid them on some of these paths. Come on, guys.
No problem, sir.
Move it around a little bit. We've got no effectiveness left. Fortunately, there's no such thing as
Mech destroyed.
physical attacks in the game. We might have got... Nope, we didn't get the fire starters. No salvage for you. Let's see, they were hiding out over here, so let's just check that out real quick. Oh yeah, hey look, some more resources.
No problem, sir.
Like I said, it pays to look around.
Enemy components
Reporting
captured.
building captured.
Enemy
Consider it done.
components captured.
Building
Enemy
captured.
components captured.
This is Hunter. Reporting building captured.
It's hilarious to think we
No
actually
problem,
get
sir.
all these resources, though, considering we're behind enemy lines, so...
Consider it
Enemy
done.
components
um,
This is
captured.
Lynx. Reporting building
Enemy
captured.
components captured.
Building
Are we-
captured.
Waiting around
No
long
problem,
enough
sir.
to unload all of the warehouses? And who's staying behind to defend the people who are doing that? I think there's a base down around here, which is really annoying. You might be able to see it from over here. Will you reveal that to me? No? I'm on elevation. Hello? I'm on the high ground. Why am I not getting a full map reveal? I don't remember if there's anything in that base is the problem. That'll be a turret back behind that wall there. I guarantee it. And yeah, you're just supposed to manage to walk by it?
Consider it done.
Heck no. I gotta train my mech warriors. Not to mention there's a turret control I can grab. How convenient.
No problem, sir. Reporting building captured.
Haha. Resources.
Consider it done.
And I've got a temporary operating base, technically.
Enemy components
Mystique here.
captured.
Building captured.
So if things really go wrong towards this end of the map, well, then maybe I can actually survive it. For this, I want to be on the outer edge here if I can. I think we can get up here because I need to be up on top of this hill and not engaged with what is down here. Not yet. Alright, some of the visibility's coming in. Get up to the very tippy top. Show me any more? No? Move it forward a little bit. Okay.
I've got a new contact.
That is a contact we really, really want to salvage. And there just happens to be a convenient little spot here where I might be able to pull it off. We're going to send Mystique around because she can jam sensors.
I think I have a contact.
I'm going to go ahead and jam them up a little bit, and I'm going to stay right on that and try to get close enough. The problem is I need to get him to move out onto this bridge. I also need to make sure that I watch out for all the explosive stuff around me. That's why I took out that Saracen that was down here at the start of the mission. Because now I'm relatively free to act. Let's get Hunter and Lynx in here as well. I think I'm just going to have to go ahead and trigger it. And hope that we get it. Oh, come on, I'm in your sensor range, guys. Okay, he's moving. One. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
I'm
Got
under
him.
attack.
Don't blow up. Don't blow. Ah. Yeah, that's a mad cat. That's why it's really great if you can actually grab that in this mission, because it's a mad cat armor variant. And it's a perfect time in the mission to actually have it. Or not in the mission, in the storyline. Because you don't have to worry about,
No problem, sir.
you don't really have to worry about needing the weapons variant for a little while, at least.
Enemy components
Building
captured.
captured.
Mech warriors, could you not run, like,
Consider it done.
right next to the fuel tank?
Enemy components
Reporting building
captured.
captured.
Thanks. It would kind of help my heart rate a little bit.
Mission objective complete. Mission successful.
Hey, 3 out of 4 survived. That ain't bad. I don't think Beast
Commendation
died.
for low
He
drop
did
weight.
bail out at least, but yeah, injured. Sorry, Beast. Got a little too close to the blast there, unfortunately. Still not bad for a haul there. The clan pulse laser is going to be pretty good. A large pulse laser. Those are definitely going to come in handy. All right, let's do repairs and see what we can do with our designs, because I think now we want to do a little bit of refits, and we've got some new mechs to play with, so let's see what we get. All right, we've got a fire starter and a commando that are pretty badly beat up. The commando weapons variant, we can live without a commando. The fire starter, I think we will definitely want to repair and refit as needed. So we've got a spare one of those, and frankly, Hawk can
Hawk reporting.
pop right into that. We'll get rid of that weapons variant, and you need to be uprated here a little bit, because we're going to try to see if I can pop in. Ooh, I've got some clan LRM missile racks, which are great because these are actually one size smaller on the load value. So they are effectively a straight up replacement for the short range missile packs. So instead of SRMs, it's got LRMs. So that is our fire support fire starter. Then let's see, we got some minor damage there, minor damage there. Oh yeah, that's right, 1990s. We don't have scroll wheels on our mice yet. It's trying to scroll through things. It's like, why is it not moving? Oh right, because we don't have those. That technology hasn't been invented yet. Large pulse laser is load value of 12 versus a PPC load value of 12. So I can do 7.5 damage every 7.5 seconds, or I can do 2 damage every 2 seconds. So over that 7.5 seconds, I can get off 6 damage versus, if I swap for the PPC. So slightly about equivalent. Sort of. It's kind of weird because you have half a second on it. That's not accounted for, but however, the Clan Streak SRM missile pack is tempting for the short recycle time frame. And if anything, that Hollander has told me we need to have, just a little bit of slightly faster secondary weapons on it. Now, fortunately, at 0.75, I can't actually fit it into this thing. This is the other problem, is you don't have the direct... Nowhere does it actually say what your current load value is on this mech. You can't see the list of what's out. You can see what's in there, and then you have to do all the math yourself. But yeah, I can't fit the intermediate sensors on that. There's not enough room for it, so... Yep. Maybe if I swapped out the laser for another clan streak, but then I'm really ammo dependent, and I don't like that. At least the laser never runs out of ammo, you know? Oh, and Rooster's gonna be in the fire support mech.
This is Rooster.
I have to bring along Rooster. You always bring along Rooster, and just hope he doesn't die. He's the glitch of this game. Dogger, he blew up. Good. All right, so we've got 4 mechs available, so we've got a full lance on hand. Do I want to swap the large laser on the Raven? It's 9.5 on the setup for that, so in the same amount of time the clan pulse laser would fire, or the large pulse laser would fire, I should say, at 2 versus 4. So inside of 2, it's only doing that, but the pulse is... yeah, it's doing less damage than the large laser. But it fires more often, and there is an advantage to that, because you're always doing at least some damage. He's also got a streak missile pack, so maybe we just do our swap on that one instead. Then we have some stock streaks now that we can throw potentially on... might be able to. Lasers are slightly heavier than the SRMs, which is ridiculous when you think about that. Load value of 4 for the equivalent of a smaller medium laser that's only 1 ton in the game compared to, say, a streak missile launcher, which is going to be 2.5 tons. Yeah, I don't know. 5 versus 4 versus gaining back 3. This is why it's always annoying, because you kind of have to play around with this a little bit. So we pull 1, we pull a second. We could do that. And we're not wasting space, and it's not horribly ammo dependent. As far as our modification there, getting 1 damage, recycle time 4 seconds, 2 damage, recycle time 5 seconds. So the lasers are really better off on that, but then the streak missile pack is 4 and 2. So fires faster, slightly faster, and does the same amount of damage. So yeah, we're better off with the streak missile pack. Even if it's ammo dependent, at least have the PPC to fall back on. So, yeah. That replaced 3, 3, and 4, so 10. With 10. Okay, so there's no free space on that for the intermediate sensors. Right. Okay. Let's see. I think that's a good spot to put those guys. So, yeah. Next time we come back, we're going to have to divide and conquer. Specifically, divide our forces in the face of an enemy that is trying to assault our fire base, while simultaneously taking out their base.